Let's see. How's everybody doing today? I don't know how many people are here. Make sure you hit the like button if you are here. Um, Also hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see. Nope, not doing that. There was a lot of people apparently that didn't know about what the heck is going on here, but I I want to talk about what's happening here, the movement, it's just everything. It's just like what? Like I don't know how else to really classify it or how else to be shocked, but I'm very shocked at what's going on here. And let me finish setting up this live stream really quick for Rumble, and then we'll go ahead and dive into this. But thank you guys for joining me here this morning. I wasn't sure if I was going to go live, but I was like, you know what? I was going to go live with something else, and then this popped up. Somebody talked about this yesterday, and they were like, it's up a crazy amount, and things are looking ridiculous. And I'm like, that's fantastic. That's great for you to be a part of that. But I didn't think that it was my place to talk on something when I had literally no information about it at all. So I was like, I mean, I'll check into it afterwards, and lo and behold, I mean, things are just looking crazy for it. It's not just seeing that level of volume in one place. So we got 113 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We also have 19 likes, so yeah, definitely like away if you can. I'm going to bring up Rumble really quick, and then also bring up X. But I appreciate you guys. We have 50 plus views, I guess, on X, because it doesn't show me the viewers, but views. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. Great to see you. Which coin, Matt? We'll get into it. It's called Book of Meme. Um, wow, Book of Meme. Yeah, I know. Bro, I love you. Well, thank you for saying that. I love you guys too. You changed my life. I did. I appreciate that. I mean, I probably just opened the door, but I'm sure you made that move. It's now up 512% in the last day, by the way. Um, I'm sure I mean, you made that move. I opened the door, whatever that move was. I'm glad that you're seeing success. I hope that everybody sees success within the crypto market and within, just investing in general, right? I hope that you guys can find, your way in, creating a better life for you and your family and savings and all of that stuff. So I appreciate that. This is ridiculous. I know. Let's put it up on the screen because apparently it's 517%, 519%. So Book of Meme is currently at a 1.45 billion dollar market cap. Honestly, I did not see this at all because obviously it was less than $1 billion at that point. Not only is it up, 100%, but it's up 5 times that, which is 500% overall. It's at, seeing $3.5 billion worth of volume. And you're looking at majority of the supply that's out there. Like, this is the thing. It's like, how, how did I not see this? And it's like it's too much of a rise. And even if we did see it yesterday and whatever it was running, there's no way that I would get into that position that's up that much. And I would miss out on everything that's happening here. And I have missed out. And it's fine. It's perfectly fine. But this has been rising for a little bit now. Where's the top of I don't know how to say that. Is it Bohm? I don't know where the top of, or is it bio? I guess Bohm, Bo meme, Bo. I don't know. Thank you for watching, guys. Um, Book of Meme. Book of Meme could go up millions of percent. No promises. Wow, wow, wow. I know. It's like I really don't know why it's getting this much traction. And once you see a little bit of FOMO, you know what happens. More and more FOMO comes along the way. You're just going to see a continuation of this FOMO that comes in the door. I'm not, like I said, if I talk about it on a more consistent basis, it's not going to be because I have it, because I'm not buying it. I don't care what type of movement this does see. If this continues to go up, I'm not purchasing it. I've said
Donated
that.
$2.99 through Super Chat. Thoughts on Milady Rocket?
Hey, give me a second. I just want to get into some stuff before I dive into anything like that. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if I am ever buying it if it doesn't have a retracement point. I can't see it right now. I mean, if you look at the last 7 days, it's up 2,550% from this level of 9% of a penny all the way up to now 2.4 cents. Imagine the growth that you had if you were a part of it in the beginning. But again, I like I said, if I wanted to invest into it, I'm not going to make a move unless we see some sort of retracement. I would need to see that retracement in order to be a part of it. I can't justify getting into something like that. Um, that's moving this much. It's up 2,500% in a matter of 7 days. Like we're talking about a couple of days. No, it's 2 days that this is up 2,500%. It's not even 7 days. It's 2 days that this is up 2,540%. It's available on Gate.io. Majority of the volume is happening on Radium, but then you also have Gate.io that has 572 million dollars, and you have KuCoin that's at 144 million, HTX that's at 100 million, and so on and so forth. You have different exchanges and different places where you can buy it. 51 other places, and it's only 2 days old. That's the understanding why it has so much retraction, right? It's pushing that far because of all of these places it's available. Had I known, I would have put 1K into it instead of $18. I mean, it's whatever works. Exactly 2 days, I believe more to come. Yeah, this movement is crazy. Seen it last night at 1 cent, and now it's up after I woke up. Did you buy it at 1 cent, or did you just let it go because it was up so much? I think it sure I think it sure cannot hurt to invest just $100. That's what they all say. It's like, yeah, I could just invest $100 and then, don't miss out on the entire opportunity. And you're not wrong. To invest $100 is not horrible, but you guys try and open my mind to buying a position kind of at that peak point, and it's not even peak because it could be worth and probably will be worth a lot more with this level of movement. Um, but like you obviously missed out on that larger opportunity. It's getting listed on Binance today. Are you joking me? Is that very true, MA, that it's getting listed on Binance today? I got another $200 ready for the retracement. I would like to see any type of a retracement. Coinbase to wait, you're saying Coinbase to list? Are people just saying Coinbase to list? Boom. How do you pronounce it? Boom. Um, Crazy how much it went up. I know it's up 460%. At one point, it was up 417%. Exactly 2 days. I read that. Worth the risk. Already up 1K and going. That's fantastic. What's your viewpoint on Tectonic? I like Tectonic. I just don't like. Well, sorry, I'm not saying I like it. I like the fact that it's on the Kronos chain, right? But I don't like the lack of volume, the heavy dilution that goes into it, and I just don't like those two pieces of it. It doesn't see a crazy amount of volume. Has Pepe got any chance of another run? What's your view thinking of buying it? Yeah, it has a chance of another run. I believe Pepe will go up to be worth 40 plus $billion. I think it will drop another zero. Not only the zero that it dropped, but another one on top of that. Shiba Inu is going to list it. Wait, Binance is going to list this soon. Not sure if it's true. Okay. You're invested in BCOQ Inu. No exchanges have listed it yet, but it's only a matter of time. A book of meme rose from being listed on BitGet. You can buy BCOQ on Radium, and it's a 1.5 million market cap. So, like I said, I think Book of Meme ran because of how many places it's available on, and from the initial point, right? It's available on Gate.io, on BingX, on MEXC, on KuCoin. Having KuCoin, which is a tier one exchange, with this is definitely a no brainer, right? And it makes sense. At first, I thought when I see that type of a rise, I'm like, ah, man, I'm not even gonna really look into this because it's kind of like scamish type of rises, right? You never really see rises like that in a matter of a day. In a matter of 2 days, you're seeing 2,000%, over 2,000%. You don't typically see that. But then you look into the exchanges and you're like, all right, exchanges are listing it. That creates some sort of security or belief in that position, and now it's like it's up so much. Guys, we have 57 people that are here, or sorry, 258 people that are here and 57 likes. If you guys can hit that like button, get me up to 100 likes, I would appreciate it quite a bit. Yesterday, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on yesterday with my positions that I had. So I took out a position in Ethereum, as you saw, which ended up at one point being up $450 and then at one point being down $200. I ended up taking my investment as it was trending downward. I thought that we would see a bounce and it would create higher highs, higher lows situation. It didn't. It started to create lower highs, lower lows situation. Now it did end up picking back up, and as it did pick back up, I sold that position for a $35 gain. Um, at which I'm glad I did, because it did end up getting down to my liquidation point maybe like a couple of minutes later. So I was very happy with that because I could have lost out on 2.4 Sol, and now I have a $35 gain in that Sol that I had. So it all depends on how things are trending. You want to make sure that you see things through, but also understand what the liquidation points and all that stuff are. But I did end up putting another position in, a safer position in on Ethereum, with 1.2 Sol, not all of the Sol, but 1.2. And right now I'm up about $16 on that play, but you can see my liquidation point is all the way down to 3,300. So things are looking good there. And hopefully it does pick back up and push up to a way higher level, but only time will tell. So yeah, but the website is also interesting. It made me think it was more of a scam in a way. Like, it has no type of information or any type of build to this website whatsoever. Like, this is the worst website I have ever seen. Like, this is the type of website that I would build in Dreamweaver when I was using Dreamweaver back in 2013. Um, and like that's bad. You just have it's not really that great. So it made me think like, oh well, you know what, this is scamish or whatever. But then seeing the markets that's available, and I'm like, that's a tier one exchange. There's like, it's it's definitely has some sort of security, some sort of belief, and a push to what it is. Now, it doesn't mean that it can't physically be something that's a pull of the rug in any way. I mean, it could be, but you're seeing no type of retracements. You are seeing decreases, meaning that you do have sell orders that are going through. So obviously, it's not a honeypot in any way. It's not something where it's not sellable, but you seeing this increase 460, 470%. It's amazing. I have a spot margin further thread. I put $100 last night at 90% of a penny, and it's now worth $280 right now. Beautiful. Well, that's great to hear. Are you just risking that $100 and just letting it flow, or are you taking your initial investment because you're up over 200%? Um, Elizabeth Warren. Oh, that's a new position where they're talking about Elizabeth Warren. Um, I have 1,700 before the penny um, run off, $7. You have $7 worth. Is that what you're saying? No, I got an ad. Well, thank you for sitting through the ads. I appreciate it. Ads help me pay the bills. I can't pay the bills without um, the ads that I put on the videos. So it's every 12 minutes. So if you got an ad now, expect it in like 12 minutes again. It's automatic. It's not me that puts it. It's YouTube that puts it. Um, but I do appreciate the 270 people that are here. Again, hit that like button. I would like to get to 100, maybe 150 likes. That would be great. I want to look at my watch list since Book of Memes is great and the movement has been fantastic, but I want to duplicate this and I'm going to look at my watch list as well. I want to see where things are and if anything is moving there. Um, we do see Soul. I mean, Soul has been amazing. It's up to an $85 billion market cap. Seeing it at $192. It's up 15% on the day, 31% for the last 7 days, while everything else has been falling for the last 7 days. Solana has been moving in the right direction. And that's because everything that's being created on the Solana chain. You have uh, GME that's up to about 20% of a penny. Again, I want to see that down to 10% of a penny, and then I will buy that position. If not, I'm not going to purchase it. Solana, 15%. Gala, that's also up 15%. Kronos, that's up 10%, finding its way back above 15 cents, as well as, pushing up to 16 and 17 like it was. Vitalik Smart Gas, that is up 10%, 10.6% right now. You're seeing it at a $4 million market cap. This is honestly something that I believe is going to be a gem. Once you see the, L2 launched and everything there, I feel like this is something that's going to be a gem. And maybe I'll get into that a little bit later, but I have added that to my watch list as well as to my portfolio. And it's been really, really good so far. Jasmy Coin, that's sitting at Jasmine coin that's sitting at a 4% increase. It is sitting at 1.8 cents. Cardano 4%. And let's look at some things that are down the most. We have Lucky's Leprechaun that's down quite a bit, 50% as of right now, down to $550,000. So that has taken a significant hit at the moment, but I know that things will come back for that. We do have Sync that's also down by 29%. We can see Elmo ERC that's down by 22%. Joe Biden coin that's down by 15%. This is another position that I purchased and added to my portfolio and my watch list because I feel as though election coins are going to be big in the bull run, in the bull market. Grok, that's also down by 6%, but still at 1.8 cents. I'm still at $18,000 worth of value, which is about $11,000 worth of a gain. So that's great to see. But yeah, my portfolio or my watch list, a lot of things look great, but some things also look really bad. Um, sure, Lucky's will pump for St. Patty's Day. Yeah, that's not a bad point. That's not a bad point at all. Buy the rumor, sell the news with Lucky's on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, is that what happened? I mean, well, technically, it's not St. Patrick's Day yet. So you're saying it's buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that was. I think that was a pump because we saw a lot of money that was flowing into meme coins as well. I made $2,000 off Biome in one day, but Uh, I would not comp. You would not hop in now. I understand. Yeah, I have 1K. I take a huge risk. Should I buy? one coin or two or three coins to make the most. Again, I, I take huge profit, or I take huge risk. Sorry, I thought you said profit. Um, I mean, it's totally up to you. Whatever you see as an opportunity. A lot of times, if you already have a lot of coins, then one coin might work for you. But also, if $1,000 is a crazy like high risk for you, then you might have to split it up to where you're looking at some of those. You're minimizing the risk by splitting it into different plays that you believe in. Now, if it's a meme coin play, you're risking a lot. Either way, it's high risk no matter what. If they're all meme coin plays, or if they're one meme coin play, I just think you need to do your research to see what will work for you, because one play could gain you a heck of a lot depending on what it is. Right? You could throw all that money into Solana, and Solana could see a form of a retracement, or it could pump some more, which we're seeing a lot of movement into the Solana chain. So it makes sense, um, that we would see that movement there. We would see that push to $200 to $250 and further. So it looks like it is slightly retracing right now. We're seeing it. Will it be something when it does retrace that it's like a heavy retracement? You know what I mean? Because it has pushed up hard in the last 2 days. So seeing that push up that fast in the last 2 days, I mean, requires a larger pullback. But once you see that pullback to a certain level, which we don't have any history really of that, but once you see a pullback to certain levels, maybe to 1.5 cent, maybe down to a 1 cent level, I don't know, but the push up from 90% of a penny up to 1 cent was crazy. And then up to 2 cents, 2.5 cents is crazy, but it's starting to decrease um, right now. Proceed with caution. Absolutely. You're saying it's going to be 50 cents on Monday? I don't know about that. Yes, Soul is coming back to 150 for sure. Can't wait to cop. I don't know. I don't know. Soul has a lot of activity that's happening within it. Um, I can tell you there's a lot of people that are buying Soul in order to get some of these plays. Losing hope on XRP? No, I'm not losing hope on XRP. I'm still very bullish on XRP. If you're losing hope on XRP, it's understandable why people would be losing hope. It's not moving as much. Understand that XRP and Terraform Labs. So XRP and Terra Luna Classic are really the only ones that really have that um, uh, uncertainty, I would say. So it makes sense why they would stay flat. It makes sense why they would stay where they are. XRP obviously has a lot more utility and a lot more use. And if we didn't see this, we know XRP would be worth a lot more than where it is right now. But I am not losing faith on XRP. I believe in where that position will go. I'm excited for it, but we will see. We will see how everything plays out. I think Scotty AI is going to fly when it launches. I mean, I don't think you're wrong. Um, it definitely looked interesting to me, and I think when you have any type of traction, which I think my Scotty video got like 3,000 views, so this is more than typically gets for some of those views. Actually, Ben the dog got a decent amount of views. I got like 5,000 views, which is way more than what I expect from my average views. Not talking about like XRP and Jasmine Coin and Terra Luna Classic and Shiba Inu, but typically it doesn't get that much. So seeing 5,000 views in less than 24 hours is amazing. I bought some XRP. Please pray for me. I love XRP. I have a lot of it. 35,000. Binance already listed. Boom. Not from what I've seen. Hi, Matt. Nice to see you again. Solana is doing good. They are saying when Bitcoin runs out of supply, Solana will be next. I Who's saying this? That's not that's not the smartest thing. When Bitcoin runs out of supply, you're talking about way down the line to when the last one is mined. No, I don't think that's the case. Solana is completely different in when you compare it there. And it's also completely different from Ethereum when you compare it there. But when you look at the creation that's happening on Solana right now, Solana will be insanely popular because of the fact that now all memes are being created on that, right? Instead of Ethereum, all memes are being created on Solana, on the Solana chain. And if you have a meme on the Solana chain, most likely it's going to run. It doesn't matter if it's only launched um, on or with like Jupiter and Radium and whatever. You have that ability to now see this absolutely blow up from just DEX volume. And I mean millions upon millions of dollars, like hundreds of millions of dollars as well. So Solana is just massive, and I think it's definitely. I put out a video yesterday. It's definitely going to hit $1,000. There's with all of the things that are created, all of the volume, all of the hype, all of the purchasing of Solana in order to create that volume to buy something on the Solana chain to then use Solana as a form of a fee, which is a small amount, but still you're using it. Um, it's huge. Ethereum is still has a lot of weight and holds a lot of weight, but I'm sure it's losing some of its market market presence, I guess, market share to Solana. And I never looked at Solana this way until a lot of meme coins started to be created on it, and you could see the level of volume that's going through there. And Solana hit $500 in May of 2024. I don't know if it's right after the halving that we'll see that, but maybe a couple of months afterwards, we should probably see that. I do believe that Solana has a chance to hit a $1 trillion, or not $1 trillion, $1,000 price point this year. I really do think that that could be the case. I haven't been this bullish on Solana ever, really, until I started maybe not started researching it because I've always researched it. It's just when I started seeing the level of creation on this chain, it sold me in a whole new way. Um, so I have a decent amount of Solana. I'm looking to gain more through Margex, but we'll see. How long will this downtrend last? How long will this downtrend last of what? Of everything? I mean, the market is up. I mean, it is trending still down if you look at it, but the market overall is up. Any thoughts on WIF? People speculating it's getting listed on Coinbase soon. 2 million bought in two batches. I think it's getting listed on Coinbase soon. I mean, I wouldn't hold it. I wouldn't say that that's not possible, right? I don't know how else to put that. I think that it's truly possible to see that happen, especially with all the volume that's happening in meme coins. It seems like they're missing out on a lot of these Solana meme coins because they really only have Bonk and they have Sol that's over there. Now, people do still buy Sol on Coinbase in order to send it over to Coinbase wallet so that they can have Solana to now trade. But yeah, does Margex have futures trading? No.
Akash donated $7 Australian 99 through Super Chat. Milady is on Binance future listings and have more than 240k votes rocket.
You said Milady is on Binance future listings and has 240 what? 240k votes. Well, that's great. Um, that's fantastic. I mean, I'm like I said, I've said before, I'm not the biggest fan. I've said this a ton of times. I'm not the biggest fan of Milady's meme coin. I understand the level of growth that this could have. I understand that where it can go and where it has gone. But I feel like it's just too predicated on whatever Elon Musk has to say. But I'm sure there's maybe even a bigger reason to be a part of that. But it's had its run, and I'm sure it has a little bit more running for the future. It's just not an investment for me. But that's good. If we can see, you can see more, traction, more volume, more interest, more popularity. That's a big thing for that project. Again, it's just not for me. Like that's Bohm is officially on Binance. Not yet, right? I'm hungry. So very hungry. I don't know. Some of these mornings, I don't know if you feel the same way, but some of these mornings that just aren't going as like positively within your positions as they were before, you know, it just I don't know, you feel weird. Like you feel excited when your positions are running. Even if the market is running and your positions are not running, you don't really feel great, right? I can tell you there are times where I want to wake up and I'm like, I want to see everything that's up and I want to have these conversations about these things. Um, but then, you talk about the things that you typically talk about the things that you normally that you're invested into, and if they're not running, like you feel some type of way, kind of like that. What do they call that? Um, I can't remember the name of it. Dopamine, like some sort of dopamine that that hits you when you gain something massive within this investment, but then when it's not exploding, you don't really have any type of thoughts towards it, and you're like, well, it's great that everything's running, but my portfolio is not up as much. You know what I mean? No, not uncertainty. So like depending like if I have like a crazy amount of views, like if I'll have like 50,000 views on a video, you get that like dopamine and you want to just continue to create more content that's similar to that to gain the same amount of views and traction and excitement and popularity and all of that stuff. Same thing goes for investments. You want to be able to gain as much as you possibly can with a certain position, whether that position is anything that you do hold here, but when you also have, things that aren't moving as much, like, yeah, I have Chronos that's up, but it's not up to where it was. Like, it's down 10% in the last 7 days. You also have, other positions that are down in the last seven. I do have Gala that's been moving, but I can't even sell my Gala even if I wanted to, right? It's not liquid because Coinbase doesn't allow me to make any type of move because I have V1. Then you have Solana that's up 31%. That's great to see, and I'm making moves over there. I don't know how much that's worth. So $4,559 is what it's worth, which is great. I'm up a massive amount on that. But yeah, I just want to see things move by like 100%. Pause us and go eat. Nah, I'm fine. I'll live. I just need some water. Are you more bullish on Krill coin or farm coin? Um, Probably farm. Krill is more or less short term, very, very short term. But farm is short term as well as having a long term aspect to it. I just got a notification for your video that was posted 17 hours ago. That's ridiculous. What's up with YouTube? Honestly, I'm trying to use the computer power to communicate with the universe machine and call my alien homies. What are we talking about here? Binance will list Book of Meme um, and open trading for spot trading pairs for the 16th at 12 UTC. So 12:30 UTC. Is that what you're seeing somewhere? Almost 400 people in here, 150 likes. Run and get that thumb, people. Yeah, definitely hit that like button. We got 138 likes and we have 365 people here. So I would appreciate if we can get to like 200 likes. That would be amazing. What makes Krill so short term of a hold when the supply seems good for a long term hold? So I'm talking about majority of it. So majority of it is going to be for the short term because I want to collect my initial investment. For farm coin, I already collected my initial investment, so it's long term. Um, that's why I'm pushing for higher and higher prices there that it gets to. For Krill coin, I haven't collected that yet, so I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere around five $5 price point. It's such a low supply, and we want to see more and more traction. It's only really the biggest place that's available on is Coinbase. You don't really have a lot of availability elsewhere. I mean, it just got listed maybe like a few months ago on crypto.com, but crypto.com barely sees any volume anyways, and their spreads are ridiculous. Which I just noticed that Coinbase's spreads are also not really that great when you do it on their app. If you do it on the exchange, it's a different story. But when you do it on the app, Coinbase's spreads are also different. I went to go trade a stable coin. I'm like, it's a stable coin. How how different can this be from the dollar price, right? Well, it was 99 cents. It's not as bad as crypto.com, which is 98 cents, but it was 99 cents. And honestly, that adds up when you're, selling, let's say, $3,000, $4,000 worth. That adds up to a decent amount that's coming off of it when it should just be a smaller fee. So doing it in Coinbase Advanced worked.
Mike the
So
Entertainer
yeah,
donated $1.99 through Super Chat. What's your opinion on EOS?
thank you for that super chat. We'll go into that in just a little bit. Um, but yeah, I think what was I going with that? Yeah, they have a spread as well. So, anyways, I'm a big fan of Krill. I'm a big fan of Farmcoin. Just give you a like, brings you good luck. Well, thank you for that. All right. Anyways, what's EOS? What is that position? Let's look at this. EOS. Um, Currently sitting at a $1.1 billion market cap with $234 million worth of volume, 20% volume to market cap ratio. It does have an infinite amount of supply, so I don't know if they do add that supply over time, but I also don't know how long this has been around. So if I look at um, the last 7 days, down by 11%. Last month, it's up by 36%. Last year, it's slightly down, but more flat. And then you can see all history that has been here. So it was to a $19 price at one point, but I would imagine maybe not. Actually, I did see a $15 billion market cap. So where it stands, it looks like it shows a lot of strength up in these areas to where it could be worth a two, three, four, $5 billion market cap. But then also shows these high points that really didn't hold these high points at all. So it kind of scares me there by not seeing that level of growth. But also, you can see that it has some sort of strength by getting there multiple times. It has some sort of strength, but that strength was taken away in November. So, not saying the strength was taken away, but the opportunity to continue to rise was taken away in November there, and to see that massive push up. So I would imagine where we stand right now is there's a lot of upside, right? A lot of upside up to, not only a $13 billion market cap or $15 billion market cap, but 2 or 3x over that is where you typically see that for a bull market. So honestly, it shows a, 10 uh, 10 to 15 to 30x return on what you are investing into with this play, as so long as they don't introduce more and more supply as the time goes on. Which again, we haven't really seen any type of major adjustment there. Yeah, you haven't seen any major dilution between the price and the market cap. So honestly, it looks like it could be an opportunity if you see a reason for this to be worth a lot more than where it is right now. Because, this was back in 2017 that we've seen these low prices that we're currently like standing at, or a little bit higher than that. But yeah. So hopefully that answers your question in looking at this position. But again, has a lot of different places to be available on. And I don't know if I have this play. I don't think I do, but I might have it over on Kraken. There's a possibility. Go to my watch list. So it looks like Book of Meme has started to retrace a little bit. It's not really showing on the chart though. It's or maybe it's just moving with the 24 hours because it's sitting at 21. I think it was at 22 before this, and currently or 2.2 cents. XRP same price as it was 7 years ago. Yeah, well, 3 years have gone by with issues with a this litigation that's happening. So understandable. Makes me pull my hair out. I hear you. I hear you. I got 25K shares yesterday morning. 25K shares for what? For a book of meme? Made $600 holding for now. This will help me invest in more crypto with profits. That's not a bad plan as long as you do see the level of gains. Book of meme next Pepe. I mean, it looks like it's going to push way further than that. I mean, 2 days and it's up to 1 point plus 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 billion dollar market cap. Absolutely. What do you think Bone can reach? I mean, with this level of growth and traction and volume and popularity, I wouldn't be surprised if this found a way to reach and be like the third highest meme coin in a matter of a week. As long as it does have decent pullbacks and decent retracements. But again, that's not a quote. Don't quote me on it. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not messing around with Pepe. Um, let's see. Dark Farm, the creator of Bohm, is OG artist of Pepe drawing. Really? I have 70K shares. Let's go. I'm not messing around. I'm not messing around with Pepe. We do have a super chat. I'm waiting for them to read it though. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. I'm so cold now. Freezing. Freezing. Freezing down here. We have 429 people here today. Make sure you hit that like button. 200 likes. I gotta stretch something. Get me over 200 likes. Get me to
MMP donated
250.
10 Australian dollars through Super Chat. Shitoshi, dev of SHIB, is in Kendu. Can you check it?
He's in Kendu. I'm not a fan of Satoshi, and is let's slow down on the dev of Shiba Inu, even though that may be slightly true. Um, he can't change anything, can't do anything about it. So I don't know what it's. It looks like it's very low. Um, Market cap and supply. I don't really want to go into something that I would have a major, may have a major impact of because yeah, it's sitting at a very low.
Farm
I guess fully
ERN
diluted market.
donated $1.99
Thank
through
you.
Super Chat. Dollar Kendu, check the chart. Shitoshi is following the X.
Like I said, I think that's. I mean, it's speculation, but I also don't want to dive into something that I could have a massive change on because I don't really support the position. I mean, what I see within it is it's at a lower market cap. Fully diluted market cap is 4.6 million, but I don't want to sit here and show something that could have an effect on that. So I appreciate the super chat. I really do. I think somebody brought it up yesterday. I'm pretty sure, like a couple of times. But yeah, that's where that stands. I think anybody, if they are interested in the play, should probably do their research into it. But um, like I said, I don't want to sit here and have a long-standing effect on something that I don't support. If it's something that's like at a 5, 6, $10 million market cap, it makes sense. I won't have an impact on that. I mean, I don't have enough subscribers or viewers in order to do it. No offense to you guys. You guys probably do have enough money to impact something if you wanted to. It's just the percentage of people that tend to go and search it and just buy it because it's being mentioned is a low percentage. But I still don't want to have that effect. Hopefully that makes sense and that's understandable to some people. Um, Biome holders taking profit. I mean, it looks like it. It looks like or BOEM holders taking profit. It looks like you are seeing a little bit of a retracement. I mean, that's good to see. Because like I said, it ran by a lot. You look at the last 7 days and it was up 250% or 2,500%. And now it's up did I say down? It was up 2,500%. And now it's up 2,100%. So can they stop making a coin? My bank account is getting negative, please. Yeah, if they keep making coins and tokens and things that are running, we have to keep buying the positions. Every time I say that I'm really done buying, um, you know, a new position comes up and it makes sense to purchase that position because it's like, all right, well, it could have a lot of upside to it, so I'm looking for that simple gain that I can have with that so that I can use those profits to now invest into other things, right? Or have more of a holding of something. Some of these ETH memes are just ETH founders trying to make um, ETH great again. Don't get left holding the bag. I mean, not really. I don't think that's really the case. Um, ETH is still holding a very large market share when it comes to coins that are created, right, and that are out there that have a high market cap. When you look at something like a Shiba Inu and how high that market cap is, yes, you do have other things that are coming up. You still have Pepe that's up the list, up at the top of the list. But you do have other things that are coming up, and Sol is definitely that one that's really making a move. Now, I'm not saying Ethereum's not going to be worth a lot. I know with their upgrades and their cheaper fees and faster transaction times and all of that, it makes things a lot better. But from the beginning, it's like things are still super expensive because things are being created as layer ones rather than layer twos. So when they're created that way, we have those more expensive fees, um, which I hear and hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, the Deacon upgrade should kind of fight that a little bit. Never done buying. The market is forever evolving, just for us. It is forever evolving, and I think you're going to see some of the profits that go into different positions that have a potential gain or potential to it. But yeah, I think you're right there. I typically continue to invest no matter what. Yeah, like I said, I was surprised with this website because I was like, all right, let me like grab a picture from the website. And I was gonna grab one of these pictures, but I was like, that's not the token symbol. And if you go over to the Twitter, so if I bring up the Twitter, it also doesn't have like this is Dark Farm's Twitter. This is not a Twitter for Book of Memes or a Book of Meme. It's just somebody else's Twitter to where you can see the another position that they created. So it's not really talking about book of meme, but then I guess you have this, which again is a video. So I was looking for something to use, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I have to use this symbol up here, and I had to like zoom in as much as I could, and I still couldn't get a big image of it. So I was like, what the heck, man? Do anyone believe this will hit $1? $1 would be what? Um, you have 55 billion, so $55 billion market cap. Um, I mean, it's too early to sit here and say that. I would definitely say it's way too early to sit here and say that hitting $1 is it just within the cards. But I mean, with the level of volume and the level of movement that we're seeing and the level of exchanges that we're seeing, I wouldn't be surprised. Which means that if you're holding a certain amount, it could be worth $1. Um, this is where it's like I always say, hey, I'm not going to purchase at these high levels. I need to see a retracement. And that's true. I do need to see a retracement. If I see a retracement down here, I will think about purchasing a little bit of it and probably not buying any more again. I did the same thing for Pepe as it went down. I bought like $100+ of it. I think right now I have like $400 or $500 worth, and I'm sitting on it. Right? It's not something where I'm looking for it. For that to have crazy life changing movement, which I think it will have a 40x from where it is. So turn my $500 into $5,000, which is great, right? So well, that's a 10x. I said 40x, but 40 billion dollar market cap, so a 10x movement, which would get my $500 to $5,000 or $400 to $4,000. But for here, like obviously, if you see this grow to a level of a $55 billion market cap from hopefully a 1 cent price point, then that's where you can see that 100x return, and that's where I would be very interested in it, but not risking a hell of a lot. When can we expect a 40x for Pepe? Pepe, I think is going to be this would be technically a 50x, right, from where we are right now if we're looking up to $1. However, it's super early to say that, right? You're looking at the last 7 days, it's up 2,191%. It is early. We have no type of history. We have no type of retracement. We don't know what the retracements really look like. And once we get a sense of that, once we get an understanding of that, that's where we'll know where this will go. Pepe is not a 40x. It's a 10x, maybe 20x at that. I believe it's going to get to a $42 billion market cap and drop another zero. And that's where we'll see that stop for me, at least. Can you chat about Terra Luna Classic? There's not much happening with Terra Luna Classic. I'm still holding my Terra Luna Classic. I still believe in that play, but that also has a form of uncertainty as well, just like XRP. I just sold my soul for 7.1 million Jasmine. Good move. I mean, Jasmine's at a good spot for a retracement point, right? So I don't think that's a bad decision. I never like selling one position for another. Like hardly ever do it. I would say the only position that I did it with was Grok, and Grok is currently up over what I would have gained with the $3,000 in Cardano if I kept it in Cardano versus put it in Grok. Grok is back up to a 2 cent price point or somewhere around there, and I'm up to like $19,000 on that. So on the $3,000 that I put into Grok, it turned into, I guess you would have to do that factor, do that subtraction there, but it turned in about $19,000. And at its high point, it was like $25,000. So I think that was a good play. But typically, I don't like to do that because if you wanted to invest in something, you would just take whatever you have as money, the physical cash, and just throw it into this new play or this other play that you see a benefit with. But hopefully that does work out for you and you don't just like hop back and forth. As Jasmine coin runs up to like 5 cents, you then sell it to put it back in to Solana that came down to maybe like 160 or something. And then Solana picks up and you buy back in Jasmine coin because eventually you'll get one wrong and it won't be good. So just be careful. Yeah, good play on Grok. Elon is a money glitch. It seems that way. I saw a boom at 300 billion and hesitated, or 300 million and hesitated to buy. I hear you. I understand why. I mean, it's something that's brand new, 2 days old, and it's pushing up like nothing I've seen before, especially something that's listed on CoinMarketCap. Typically, you're seeing that movement in things to where it's listed on, Deck Screener and it's not on CoinMarketCap right away. And like you see that level of movement. But getting on CoinMarketCap, they're already like established and through the process of applying for it and everything like that. So you tend to see less movement when they get on CoinMarketCap. What's Gouda, everybody? I like Gouda cheese. One of my favorite cheeses. I would say Havarti is my second, but or my first favorite. But then Gouda is definitely right up there. Um, I don't know how we got talking about cheese, but still. Exited for this, or you're excited for this? I got $90 in this, hoping it will jump. I think Binance listing will affect the price. No, it should. I mean, in theory, it definitely should. I want to see a pullback first because I saw this is what I saw with Bonk. Yeah, with Bonk because Bonk was at a $1 billion market cap. Ended up pulling back a little bit less than 1 billion. I put a little bit of money in there. I bought $300, and then it increased to, and then it hit Coinbase, right? And then Coinbase pushed it up to about a $2 billion market cap, and it turned my 300 into like 600, and now it's at like a $2 billion market cap, maybe a little bit. It's a little bit over, and I'm sitting at 200 or sorry 600 or $700 worth as well. Man, I should have bought more. That's how it always goes. No one knows that things are going to run this much. And they're always, hesitant to throw something in there. I just added 4K more for Binance listing, $4,000 more. This had a pullback to 5 cents and now had a pullback from all-time high too. I don't know what you're talking about. This didn't even get to 5 cents. This is at 2 cents. Please tell me if it's too late for it. I don't think it's too late for it. I just think that you would be investing at a time to where it's very risky that it's going to probably retrace on you. Yes, buy now. It's not too late. That's what everybody's saying. Heck yeah, pulled back a bit and I bought. I mean, it didn't pull back a lot, but it definitely pulled back a bit. Coinbase looks like it's crashing. Why? Like crashing in the form of use or crashing in the form of, well, the stock market's closed. It's the weekend, so close your eyes and buy. I wish I had the wait, a closet full of crypto people I could take out. Wait, I could take out and drink coffee with and discuss crypto. Surround yourself with like-minded. It's tough to find like-minded people in like I around me. There's nobody else that's in crypto. I mean, I've played golf with a couple of people that have said, "Yeah, I speculated. I put money into crypto here and there," but I nobody wants to really talk about cryptocurrency for some reason. Everybody wants to talk about stocks and what I'm invested into ETF wise and standard growth. But then when I talk about cryptocurrency, they don't know what the heck's going on. So I wish I knew a lot of people that were in. This is why I enjoy our conversations, right? This is why I like all the people that come through here because we can talk about cryptocurrency um, heavily and continue to mention different things throughout this whole entire time, and nobody gets tired of it. I've asked 200 people and no one knows about it. Yeah, I don't know where. I mean, it's great because then you know that you're an early adopter, and then people are going to start to get into crypto and they're going to start to talk to you all about it. And you're going to be like, yeah, I mean, I made my millions from crypto. And then they're going to be like, oh, well, how you plan on going about it today? What are you going to do today? And now you're moving the safe route while they're trying to go the more aggressive route to gain a little bit more. Ah, damn, Book of Meme is going. You mentioned this during yesterday's stream. I didn't think uh, this would go. Wait, this this was far gone already. I understand. I thought the same thing. I mean, when somebody told me about it, I didn't mention it myself. Somebody told me about it. I'm not gonna take credit for mentioning it in any way. Someone said, "Hey, Book of Meme is up by like 200%, then they said it's 300, then they said it's 400 in a matter of minutes. And I was like, that's crazy. That's great to see that. And I didn't know that it was already available to view on Coinbase. I thought for sure, sorry, not Coinbase, Coin Market Cap. I thought for sure that this was something that was over on, Dex Tools or Dex Screener or something like that. And I was just like, I'll look at it later. I didn't look at it yesterday. I got kind of busy. Obviously, I didn't upload a lot of videos related to a lot of the topics that I talk about. But I did that, and I was like, I looked at it this morning, and I was like, this is crazy. And the reason why I was able to look at it is because every morning I'll go through like what's trending, um, what's heavily invested into, all of these different things. And it came up multiple times in popularity and in newer positions, in volume, and it was there. And I was like, what is this and why is it worth so much? And I thought for sure it's going to have a low supply, and but it doesn't have a crazy low supply. It's like um, 55 billion. You do have 68 total. Um, and it's you have a majority of that supply that is out there. So I'm like, okay, well, all of this lines up and it seems right. Let's check the website. I went to go check the website, and this is what came up. And I'm like, you have the supply right here. You have this looks like the most generic website that's created in Microsoft Word, and they just put some pictures here. And I was like, this doesn't look legit at all. It looks like something that's probably gonna scam people or whatever. And then I go into the markets that's available, and I'm like, they are available on Gate.io, KuCoin, HTX, BingX, and all these others. And I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Everything seems to be lining up to show that this is truly a meme. They're not putting a lot of effort into anything besides being the meme and being available, which is definitely what a meme coin is really all about. It's not about creating the most fancy website or doing that. It's about putting the least amount of thought into something, but just creating a meme that honestly could be popular for a lot of people. That's what meme coins are kind of about. It's not about doing anything. It's about just being there. And that seems very interesting to me. Now, again, I don't hold any of it. I'll be very honest. I don't hold any of it. And there is a very little chance. It went from no chance to a very little chance that I will invest anything into it. But I can do the same thing if I'm looking at it long term to just sit on it. And then if a dollar cost averages in, you want to get your foot in the door, and then dollar cost average down as it does end up decreasing on you. Um, so, yeah, I feel like I invested now, it'll drop on me. I mean, that's the definite like larger risk that you pay and play. I for sure thought we would see and we still could, right where it stands. Let me go ahead and look at this. So actually, let's look at the last day. So if you look at the last day, I for sure am thinking that we're gonna see before we see. I guess it's gonna be listed. When is 12:30 UTC? Let's see. Is it 8 o'clock? 12:30 UTC to 2 Eastern. Yeah, 8:30 a.m. on Saturday. So it's in a matter of minutes. It should be listed on Binance. Is that true? Where is this coming from? So Binance will list Book of Meme open trading at 12:30 UTC on the 16th. So I was thinking that we would have, and this was an hour ago. I was thinking that we would have a like trickle down, so like a lower low and lower high that's being created, and then find an opportunity to get into the play. Should I buy before? uh, that's up to you, man. That's definitely up to you. I sold this morning and made $2,550 profit. That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. How much can this reach? Maybe like 10 cents. Um, how much can Book of Memes reach? I mean, honestly, if you're looking at it, how much can it reach in the form of a meme? It could definitely reach a lot higher than just 10 cents. Why am I over here? What am I doing on this? Let me go on this place. Let's see what people are saying on Rumble. We got 10 people that are watching on Rumble. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We have 2 likes, though. I would appreciate more likes. Also, we have, um, I don't know how many people we have viewing right now on X, but I do appreciate the viewers that have come through. Thank you guys for watching um, and being a part of this. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Um, all right. I still don't know how to buy Solana memes. You can buy them on Coinbase Wallet, and you can buy them using a swap mechanism like Jupiter or something like that. But they also have the availability on a lot of platforms. So like certain ones you can buy on certain platforms. So you may be able to buy it on like um, KuCoin or where's that? You can go on Gate.io, BingX, BitGet, MEXC. Um, let's see, different ones. LBank is a good one. XT.com. It has 56 other trading pairings. Like that's crazy. Like a lot of trading pairings. All right, where am I at? What am I doing here? I have way too many things up right now. It's like slowing things down. Um, oh, I have this Twitter account open when it shouldn't be open. I also have this. All right, let's see. Let's see what's moving in the entire market. We have a book of memes that's up 400%. We also have, um, where'd that go? We also have Ape with Hat that's down by 20%. Pepe that's down by 6%. BNB that's up on the day. BNB has been running. It's been making moves. Being up 23% in the last 7 days and seeing a lot of other things that are down is crazy. With Solana being up 30%, so right there you're seeing BNB at $90 billion, Solana at $84 billion. It's a no brainer. That dog is running around upstairs. I don't know what she's doing, but she is running. Like like she just came. Like I hate when she does that. She goes outside and she'll do something, do her business, and then she'll get really excited and just run around the whole house. And now I think Harper's chasing her as she's running around. Gonna sit this one out. Good luck and congratulations to those already making gains. I caught this before it hit 1 penny. Did you buy Biome or Boom? I didn't. Not yet. I'm still thinking about whether I should just do an entry level position into it. But I never want to buy something that's up this much. And I go from being like, hey, I'm never going to buy this to like this seems like it has a lot of popularity. Go ahead and make that move. You know what I mean? So it's definitely on the interesting side. I would say that. Definitely on the very, very interesting side for a lot of people. I don't even know if I have the ability to purchase it. Let me see. Let me go over here, and I should be able to buy on Jupiter, right? They have it on Jupiter, or do I have to use a different swapping system? What's up, Harper? It's not working? Well, 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 well. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hit that like button while I'm gone. Get me to 350 likes. That would be great. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, I wanted to see. I wanted to see if I had the ability to even like purchase it at this point. So I would just copy this, and I can bring it over to like Jupiter. Let me type in Jupiter. Jupiter. Okay. Let me see if I type this in and see. It should be the same address, right? And if it comes up that address, I mean, it comes back as unknown, and it also has a caution symbol. I mean, if it has multiple places that it's available, and maybe it's just since it's so new, so newly added that it's like, oh, well, this is what you're dealing with here. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see. But right now, I think Book of Meme is what up 307%. And I guess as the time is going on, it's looking like a worse and worse percentage, even though it's sitting at an okay spot. Um, Book of Hell. Don't say that. They're very bearish on it 24 minutes ago. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like something maybe you would take a risk on, but you need to see a little of a retracement. I feel like you need to see that retracement. So if I am going to do it, what I will do is I'll put an entry. I'm not going to invest a lot. I just want to have my foot in the door so that we could see what this does and then also continue to talk about it. So I'm going to invest 200 into it right now. 200. How do I even? Oh, I guess it'll tell me how much it's worth. 2 point, no, point 0.5, point, wait, one Solana would be about $200. 191. So yeah, I'll do that. Now, again, it's just to continue to talk about it to see what this. I always like to be invested in something that I'm talking about. I hate doing this. I hate it because it goes against my whole entire strategy of investing. It goes against everything that I know of investing and to wait for retracements. But I want my foot in the door as we potentially may see some sort of Binance news that comes out, which would be great. Um, uh, so yeah, it's way too high of a percentage. I don't expect anybody else to make that move. Um, I know a guy who is connected to VCs. He bought 500 Solana into the pre-sale. He won't tell me how much he's made. I mean, you can do the math. You can do the math from where it was at this level and say you got 500 Solana from this level, and you know it was worth less than where this is. You're a great influencer. I don't try and influence anybody. I try to influence nobody on my decisions. I talk about um, investing wisely, as wise as you possibly can, and finding the right opportunity. And again, I want to find entry points in a position or be entered in the position, but then also find great entry points for the future. So um, we'll see. We'll see how this all works out. Did you eat? No, I didn't eat. I'm trying to eat. Jasmine at $1.50. I do see that as a thing that's going to happen. $1 to $1.50. I don't even like that term. Like I swear I don't like the terms they come up with. Like I classify myself as the old term, which is a YouTuber, right? What do you do for a living? I create YouTube videos. And they're like, what do you create YouTube videos about? You saying that you're an influencer, like I don't like to influence anybody's decision. I will open the door for you guys, especially being in the investing space. You don't want to influence anybody, right? If I call myself an influencer and I'm talking about stocks, that's something that's borderline illegal, right? Right? It's like you influence people to purchase a position. It's like that's something that you can't really do as like a, let's say if you're an executive of a company. Now I don't work in the company. I don't work in the Nasdaq, or I don't work in,
Mike Van M donated
the
$5
market,
through
but
Super Chat. Dollar Goku on Solana. Who doesn't love Goku?
well, I like Goku. I mean, I just finished watching Avatar, The Last Airbender, the cartoon show, because I watched it as a kid. I don't think I've ever finished it, so I wanted to watch that before I watch the. I seen the first and second season. I never saw the third season, which was arguably the best as you go through and with all that information. But yeah, I've seen Dragon Ball Z like 1.5 billion times. You're a smart guy. Just get some BOEM now. You won't regret it. Like I said, I made a purchase of a very small amount, got my foot in the door, and then if things start to retrace, I will make a larger investment. But that's only if things start to retrace. Matt is a strategist. Pretty much, yeah. Classic show. Thank you. Goku. Somebody mentioned it, and I gotta check it out real quick. See how it's looking. Goku. It's a Solana. Is that what it is? Let me go back up here. Goku on Solana. Goku. Hopefully this is the right one. Maybe it's not. It is on Solana. It's currently sitting at a $600,000 market cap. I don't like showing things like that. It's at a $600,000 market cap and it's seeing $200,000 worth of volume. I don't know about that. It doesn't have the level of popularity. I don't know how long it's been around. Maybe just got launched. I don't know. It's been around for about a half a month. You would expect to see a lot more volume happening there. Now it did pick up, but kind of fell down quite a bit. So sitting at $200,000 worth of volume with a $600,000 market cap could have some potential, but without any type of traction, I don't know. Thank you for that super chat, though. I appreciate that a lot. But again, you need to see that level of popularity. Are you leveraging? Wait, are you leveraged? How many X? So typically I leverage around 5 to 10x. I don't do anything more than that because right now, as I'm leverage trading, if you see my positions, my positions, I have one in ETH where I'm up $25 or 14%. I have other ones that are, safe leverages where I'm leveraging like less than $100 here, um, more than $100 here, a little bit more where it's around $1,000. Yesterday, I did put in one that was $34,000 in ETH at 100x leverage. Well, technically, it was only like $340 at 100x leverage. And I was looking for that to play out. I ended up making like $35 on it. I was going to make 450, but I didn't take that. I should have sold that and then got back in it at a low level and just continued to double down decide to get into that at certain levels and watch it bounce back. But the point is that I made a little bit of money and currently back in the position with Sol. But yeah, I'm leverage trading across the board. You can see all these different positions I am leverage trading. Majority of them are green. If I can show all of them, which I can't really do that because I'm hiding some of them with my head. But yeah, majority of them are green and majority of them are up 100+%. Some 600 or 700%. Let's see. Yeah, Litecoin has come down quite a bit. I might have to take another or put out another investment. I have Litecoin a couple of times, right? I have Litecoin here for $77. I have Litecoin here for $69. And looking for some entry points in other plays that I can get into. I feel like Dogecoin at 15 cents is not a bad play. I feel like Pepe at less than this level also is not a bad play. I might have to throw some money into Pepe real quick. Matt, trade my portfolio for me and I'll give you commissions. So I'm not going to do that. The point is to teach people how to do this stuff, to trade effectively. And it's not something that's like, it's always going to happen this way. Let me see. Let me go back here. Let me look at this. Give me a better picture of this. A better image. Okay, so right now this has retraced quite a bit below the 200 EMA. If we look at the chart, I believe it's the 3-month chart that I'm looking at. Or no, like a 1-month chart. We saw this at a high of, it says $1, but this is at a 100x Pepe price because that's how Margex shows it. So this honestly isn't a bad spot to be in where it currently is. And I think I could put something in for a longer leverage with a higher amount that I do have there. So I want to take maybe some Solana and give myself some room. So I have Solana that's there. I'm also going to do it, not 100% of the Solana. Maybe I'll do, maybe I'll risk $100 worth. So let's go with like $1,000 at a 10x leverage. $1,000 at a 10x leverage should give me about 0.69 Solana that I am investing with, to see this pick up and get to a higher level. I just hope we don't see a massive pullback of everything, but I am going to put that through. And if it gets down to 7.2, which would be somewhere around this level, where's 7.2? Somewhere around this level, that's where I end up getting liquidated of that position. So hopefully that's not the case. It does look like it's downtrending. It does look like it could get down to about 7.5 and then pick back up there. So that's always interesting to me. But I'm gonna play that out. And since it is so low, we know that we have a lot of upside there. Milady listed on Binance. That's great. What's new with Jasmine Coin? Nothing really new right now. So it does look like Book of Meme is still sitting around the 300% gain, still sitting around 21, or sorry, 2.1 or 2 cents ish. This coin gonna start taking off right away. Next 10 minutes, my guess. Is it already? It's already listed on Binance, so you're seeing that connection there. Then, if we update this, we'll see Binance now listed as well. Or is that going to happen in the next 10 or so minutes? Do you see Bohm hitting 50 cents this cycle? It depends, right? It's too early to really talk about that yet. We'll put in our guesses in a little bit when we do have more and more information about it. But like I said, in order for me to even talk about it, I decided to put a little bit of money into that. Hey, now can you tell us more about VSG? Yeah, I mean, you saw that on my portfolio. I put like I said, in my watch list, I have certain plays that are making some moves, and VSG has been making a move today. It's up by 8%. So I do have something coming out later today, somewhere around maybe like 5 o'clock or so, about it. But just to give you a brief, kind of breakdown as to why I decided to invest in this, it's sitting at a $4 million market cap, and I like the concept, right? First of all, they're a deflationary model, deflationary aspect to them. So you already have, I believe, 2.6 billion that's burned off, that's in the dead wallet. And they do have a deflationary model to continue that burn process. So it's pretty interesting. When I go into the website, I thought everything about it was really interesting. It provides a rewards as well as being a deflationary token or hyper deflationary token, which is my big selling point for what I want to really invest into. But this play, it currently has a 2% tax, a 3% tax, 2% buy, 3% sell, I believe. And then you're also seeing a 10 billion total supply, but a large portion of that supply is burned off. Like if we go to the the contract, you're going to see the 300 holders that are there. But then also, if you go into those holders, you're going to see a dead wallet that has 26% or 2.6 billion coins that's burned off. So again, that will increase as you see more and more that's burning off. But I thought this was very interesting with the staking, with the rewards that you can gain, the NFTs as well, and the different, the incentive that you gain for holding those NFTs is definitely a big deal. Then you have different rewards tokens there that you would get paid out, and you would see, VR Soul, BSC, VR AVAX, VR Poly, and so on and so forth. So honestly, this is showing quite a bit of an opportunity as something that's early on, early stages. So I decided to make a move and play this play the way that it is. So it's definitely interesting. I thought it was interesting enough to add it to my watch list to see how it performs over time, and hopefully they get some exchanges to launch on, and I'm sure they will as time goes on to get some tier 3 exchanges, tier 2 exchanges, tier 1 exchanges, all of that. So yeah, I'm glad it's up 8% because I'm now up 8% higher on my position. So that's fantastic. Good morning, Matt. By the time they get into crypto, they will be the ones pumping your bags. Who are you talking about? By the time who gets in? Oh, you're talking about like the people that are now like either against crypto or talking about the stock market so much. Yeah, of course, right? They're so far into crypto, they're gonna be like, well, once they get into crypto, we'll be already well established, and it's not about them pumping our bags per se, but they will be as more FOMO happens, as more people believe that they're missing out on the entire growth of the crypto market, they now are starting to heavily get in, aggressively get in to the markets because I think this is honestly the last chance in this bull run. I think this is the last chance that we see the markets run the way that we expect them to run, which is multiple trillions of dollars, tens of trillions of dollars, maybe even that, up to these crazy levels because we're establishing utility, we're establishing those ETFs, we're establishing consistency and traditionalists that are getting into the market as of right now. So you're never going to see these level of gains again, and these level of gains haven't even happened yet. So while a lot of people believe that, some people believe that the bull market is going to be short lived, I think the bull market is going to be a lot stronger than people think. Because right now we're approaching the high level that we were at in the last bull market without even hitting the halving yet. And then when we hit the halving and we see that push and we see altcoin season happen, this is where we're going to see everything absolutely, explode. And I would imagine the crypto market should be worth about 10, maybe even more, trillion dollars overall. And then you'll see it slowly grow from there. But there's going to be a lot of people that are missing out on the growth of the crypto market and being an early adopter in the crypto market. Like you hear all of those people that talk about, like if you ask how people gain their riches now. You ask Warren Buffett, it's like the stock market, right? You make a ton from investing into indexes and ETFs and all of these things, is right. You make a lot of money from there, and they're always saying, "Oh, I made a lot of money from the stock market back in the day." From back in the day, because I invest into Amazon, I invest into this, I invest into that. We're going to be those people that are now like, they're going to be, hey, how did you make your money? Well, I invested into crypto early on, and I bought a lot of, Solana, and I bought a lot of Ethereum, I bought a lot of, Jasmy coin and all of these, and I made millions from it. Um, Now, there are already going to be those people that you're going to see that are multi-billionaires from crypto, but the people that are really just investing now and were investing a little bit earlier, you may be multi-millionaires by the time it's all said and done. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see the dynamic as time goes on. Can you talk about Kronos, this bull run, what price it will hit? I believe Kronos will hit a $3 price point, but it also all depends on if we see, maybe we see levels of burns or different things that they're doing with Kronos, with CRO, because not only could you see $3, you could also see a lot further than that, where they're looking to compete with a price of where BNB is. And be that, even though BNB is more about the chain than it is about the exchange, they still want to have that competition, right? And be worth more than them. Bohm is now on Binance. Uh, how'd you sleep using 10x leverage? How do you sleep using 10x leverage? Um, well, understand, if you give yourself enough room to where you don't believe it's going to come back to those points, it's easy to sleep with those levels. Also, I try to take profit as time goes on. So if I make 200%, like on a lot of these positions that I'm currently in, like you see Pepe that's coming down a little bit, that's not really good for that position. But if you see all these positions that are standing here, there's a lot of them that, like, this one's up 7%. This one's up 27%. These are more newer positions that I have invested into, as well as this one being more of a newer position, but still up 126%. You see there. Then I'm down 40%. I'm up 125%. Up 285%. So the point is that in these plays here, so this one, this one, this one, all of these plays, I'm taking profit as I'm up 200, 300, 400%. So if I'm taking my initial investment plus profit, I can sleep easily because I already took my profit. I already took my initial investment. And now I'm sitting on nothing but gravy. So majority of those positions that you see that are aggressively positive, I already took my initial investment. I don't need to lose sleep over that. Now, if I had 100x leverage, yeah, I would absolutely lose sleep over that, because it's like you have no room for error with 100x leverage that you're holding. So, are you able to explain how I can read a futures chart? So I don't trade futures, so I can't say that I don't know, but it's just not something I really specialize in. What do you think about the Galaxy Fox token? Pre-sale is ending soon. I invested in some. I don't know what that is. You said pre-sale is ending soon. I don't want to go into something that's a pre-sale, unless they're going to reach out to me to talk about that pre-sale. I'm not going to. I'm not going to go into something because that tends to pump something that a position before we even get into it. So I appreciate the chat or the comment, but no, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm sure it's good. It's weird that you have more focus on XRP than Solana. Why is it weird? Ripple has more of a connection with the banking world. Solana has more of a connection right now when it comes to things that are being created on chain and the transactions that are happening on chain. I still have Solana. I don't have as much. I want to have more, and that's why I'm investing into some positions to hopefully get more Solana throughout the process. But um, yeah, I mean, I have more belief in XRP because of the use that comes with it, the potential use that comes with XRP versus Solana right now. Solana still, I believe I'm more bullish on XRP. I think that can get to trillions of dollars worth of market cap. And I do think that Sol has the ability to get to hundreds of billions as well as actually get to maybe $1 trillion market cap, to be honest. But I'm more bullish on XRP. Matt, have you seen the tweet today that Kronos is having a major upgrade? I didn't see that tweet. Where's that tweet? Why people still believe in XRP sleeping for 7 years? Understand that it hasn't been sleeping for 7 years. It moved so much in the beginning stages of things, really picking things up, and then you have a downturn when it comes to the SEC trying to derail everything that Ripple is doing and what XRP is, and then you get some sort of hype behind it. They're trying to hold back XRP for some reason, consistently holding back XRP. So it makes me think that not only are we going to see the growth just based on what we see and what it's going to do, but also with the fact that they're trying to hold it back for some reason. And then when it does officially blow up, they're going to be ready for it to blow up. Like, I think that's the reason why, right? Because they know that XRP has the most belief um, that this can push to a way further level, that or not way further level, that this can be used as a transaction based currency in their banking system as the new currency overall. Guys, I pretty much do have to go. There's I believe Erica's trying to go to the gym, so I got to make sure that she can get out and go. But I know we have the most people that we've had here so far, but I do appreciate you guys. Feel free to check out Margex down below. Feel free to check out any of my links. I do have Margex in the chat as well. Also, you can check out the merch links that I have for Jasmine, for XRP, for Shiba Inu, and all of these. But make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I appreciate everybody taking the time out of the day to stick with me this morning. I should have a video coming out later. I think it's about XRP at like 10 o'clock, so in like an hour. But let's check this out and see where Book of Memes currently stands. Book of Meme is at a 2.3 cents level. And you said that's available on Binance, but it's not showing up on CoinMarketCap just yet. Probably because you don't have the level of volume yet. Like it's just starting to really ramp up in that volume. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next one.